So I feel like I had a breakthrough yesterday, which is kind of awesome because yesterday was Sunday. Let me switch this a little bit. Adjust this just a tad. Yesterday was Sunday. I almost didn't play drums at all. Yesterday was Sunday. I almost didn't play drums at all. But I realized I was sitting around at like 9 or after 9 p.m. and I just wanted to go play drums. And it's kind of different when you are not filming. And I've actually committed to not film on Sunday. I'm not working on Sunday. I'm not doing anything other than enjoying myself on Sunday. So I came down, and it's almost stressful at first because I'm so determined to make videos and promote this and get better and practice and all these things that are all goal oriented and outcome oriented. So it's almost stressful to be yeah, I'm just gonna go play around. It's not gonna accomplish anything. But it did accomplish something. It accomplished me relaxing, not having any obligations, not trying to do what's gonna look best in the video, nothing, just playing around and having fun. And that's the point. And in the course of playing around and having fun, I moved some drums around again. And I also realized I just don't like the pitch of the drums, and I've never taken the time with my videos running to just change these two drums. I'm not saying I am dead set on them having the pitch they currently have, but I loosened everything a half turn. I'm probably yelling because I have two pairs of headphones on. I have earplugs in and headphones on over them, which is also something I discovered yesterday. But anyways, I adjusted the tension on the drums. I like the sound better now that it's lower. I did not like that when I first started playing drums. It seems so weird to have these drums have such a low pitch. It seemed wrong, but now now I like that. I'm glad I changed it. I also turned some music on, something I haven't been doing with my videos primarily because I'm worried about copyrights. But I realized I like playing with music. I enjoy it, so that's what I did. And the music was a little too quiet, even though that's extremely loud. I had headphones in. I'm sitting here right at the drums. I had earplugs in to protect my hearing. I'm sitting here at the drums, and the drums are still so much louder than the music playing at full blast. I was like, what if I put on headphones too? That would make everything even quieter. Wait a minute, if I'm putting on headphones, why don't I play the music through the headphones? So I did that, and all of a sudden, everything was just amazing. I felt so good. Sorry, I just went for a bunch of runs, so I'm a little sniffly. I just sprinted outside, and that was really fun too. That's for my other channel, Wilderness Runner. But anyways, all of a sudden the balance was right, the music was louder, the drums were at their right level in comparison to the music, and the drums just sounded better. I don't know why. But they sounded when I'm listening to a YouTube video and someone's drumming, they had that quality to them. Not the same skill in playing, but the drums themselves, the sound had that quality. And I was like, wow. And I just felt so much better about my playing. It's I instantly became better at drumming. And maybe that was all in my head, but I really felt like I was playing so much better. Maybe just because of getting that tone right. And I do think it matters. If your tone is good, if you like the way your instrument sounds, you feel so much better about playing. And when you feel good about playing, you are more in tune with what you're doing, and it's just comes together. So I felt like that happened last night. It was super fun. I played through quite a few songs, and I also had to change my my Spotify playlist. because the initial playlist I had it on just wasn't doing it for me. And I changed it to something that I felt like might do it, and it did. Just the right songs, the right balance, all those things. Reminds me of a Facebook meme I saw recently that said, a bad system will defeat a good person every time. It's like, you know, you got to get those variables right and take the time to get the variables right, because otherwise they're working against you. And all those variables, you know, the sound of the instrument, the balance of the music, having music on in the first place in the background, they should all be working for me. So I'm really excited about the outcome. In the future, I'd like to, you know, I know that there are songs, there are artists that allow their music to be played on YouTube. I think there's even, you know, there's a protection for YouTube itself, or it's at least been interpreted as a protection for YouTube itself against, you know, having any consequence for having artists' music hosted on the site. But that protection was really intended to be for people like me or you or whoever else is making YouTube videos. Like, I'm not stealing the artist's song, I'm creating something, and that is a tool for that creation. And you know, I'm not really profiting off of their work, although if I started got to the point where my videos are monetized, then I suppose I would be to some extent. But it's a collaborative, it's a community thing, it's a community-based usage. It's not like I'm just posting their song straight up on YouTube for other people to listen to so I can make money. And that collective sharing of ideas and borrowing from other musicians, that's a normal part of the music making process. So I hope at some point that this way of using other people's music is eventually protected on YouTube, where I could blast whoever's song I want and play drums to it, and that's okay, and they could blast my music and play drums to it, or add guitar or whatever, and that's okay because it's a cooperative thing. But it's not okay for people to just straight up post an artist's song for their monetization of their channel. That's just straight up them pushing play on someone else's song for them to just listen to it as what it is, as a song. Anyway, yesterday I had my cell phone in my pocket with the headphones plugged into it. Today, I got a computer here, and I'm gonna plug the headphones into that and hopefully not knock the computer over at any point or hit it with a drumstick. And I'm gonna try to find what I was playing the other day, which I think might have been songs to sing in the shower, because I figured those are the type of songs you're just gonna belt out and be able to play drums to. So maybe it's not what it was though. It was a daily mix, that's what it was. Was it this daily mix? Nope. Unless they mixed the mix up. Might have been this one. Nope, that's a classic rock mix. Let's just go down to heck, let's see what this one's like. I hear nothing. going on here? Well, that's annoying. Okay, here's something. That yesterday, it was working better because I had my cell phone in my pocket. I could get up when I messed up. To Make You Feel My Love, originally by Bob Dylan, covered by Adele. Kind of a hard one to get into for me. watch it there. 'Cause I'm watching the picture. And then watching the stick. So it's harder to catch it by looking at the screen. The quake happened. I have mixed feelings about this song. The rain is fine. I know, you know, we weren't made for each other, and it's fine. You come over, right? Come over and you spend the night. If the world was ending, you'd come over, right? Was this like sad songs of the week or something? By now, would have someone I don't want to be. Falling again, I'm falling. What am I? What if I'm someone I don't want about? I don't actually know the lyrics. Falling again, Beechwood Cafe. If the next song is another slow, dejected, depressed, angsty, dare I say it, snowflakey, dancing on my own, okay. The epitome of all of those things. Absolutely not. Why is this all the same songs? I want this one. to square you close to me. Tried to square like this somehow. One more song. I'm at 34 minutes. But she wouldn't listen. Without you, without you, it's not over tonight. Just give me one more chance to make it right. I may not make it through the night. Baby, in the shadows, kiss me, turn the lights out. Crashing into you. Turn the lights out before the time is run out. Oh, it got me lights out, baby, like a night. Through the clouds, it's all that I see. Give you everything, baby, love me lights out. Love me lights out. Forever. Everything, baby, love me like. Oh, turn my lights out. I love you like XO. Turn my lights out. Yeah, I want something else. The Rolling Stones, should I go with Stones and Zeppelin? Maybe this. I'm gonna try some classic Rolling Stone. Bye. One, maybe two more. I'm gonna run out of battery here pretty soon, I'm sure of it. This is Led Zeppelin. I'm pretty sure it's not Kashmir, but I'm pretty sure it's another song where the guitar's in one key signature and the drums in another. Or they're doing something unusual with the key signature. It's not the key, the time signature. Da, 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 da. pretty good on their part. The Cars.
You know it's good when you've been playing for an hour and you don't want to stop. And that's kind of the difference of like doing it just to get the minimum required to get the take, and sometimes doing the minimum required, just like doing it once a day, making yourself do it once a day when it's not super fun, and just like putting in that time in that 5 minutes. And then you just like, there's just a switch. It's a switch flips in your brain, and you go from dreading doing something because like, oh, I gotta walk over to the drum set, I gotta set up, I gotta do it, to like, I'm sitting around bored and I'm like, I want to play drums. And that's that's why sometimes I will do something when I don't feel like doing it, just day after day, until it becomes part of the routine, and then I start to look forward to it. So yeah, an hour here. Some of it was talking, of course. Some of it was probably singing very badly, though I couldn't hear myself over the music in the headphones and the earplugs, all distorting the sound. And if I was singing badly, I definitely blame it on those things, even though, yeah, I just blame it on those things. Absolutely, 100%. Cool, but yeah, I just want to keep playing, and I'm gonna call it quits for tonight, but maybe I shouldn't. Maybe it's just quits for the video. I could keep playing, but I also have to be like, yeah, an hour is a lot better than the 5 minutes I was putting in, so I can be happy with that.